Howling Mad Reviews!
Hi, this is Mike from Howling Mad Reviews. I'm here with a very exclusive announcement. As you know, we review everything: video games, comic books, toys, and collectibles. Last month, we noticed many other review platforms were doing videos on what is becoming a very popular collectible card game. It's called Powerverse Crossplay. We did a review ourselves and got a ton of positive inquiries. After which, we reached out to the Powerverse and came back with an exclusive. According to Vince White, the guy that seems to run the show over at the Powerverse is launching a round 2, but with a twist. Along with a growing affinity for its card game, the Powerverse has also received many requests from fans and creators for basic collectible character info cards. So, after researching a ton of old school Marvel and DC cards and figuring out what's cool and what's not, it seems the PV, which is the Powerverse for the uninitiated, is going to produce just that. We at Howling Mad are so proud to be the first to announce the next step in Powerverse provisionals. They are calling it Indie Deck, the premier, premium provider of collectible cards for the indie market. They sent over the product line's logo and the initial designs for the cards and their power ratings. I've gotta give it to these guys. They know how to design a product. I was impressed with the sleekness of the crossplay card game, and once again they did it with the Indie Deck character cards. They look amazing. The idea of setting a brand standard for the indie market is also brilliant. It's like they're bringing back Upper Deck baseball cards, but for the indie market. The concept is to provide a single brand platform for all indie character cards, no matter their publisher. And get this, just like the card game, fans and creators will be able to add their characters to the deck for just $10 each, which is awesome. The decks themselves are a sweet $20. Each release will have an elemental theme starting with their first deck. They are calling this release the Silver Edition. All of this is set to be released just in time for Christmas. Each card has a stylish full front panel, a highly visible character name, and a sweet hero, or villain indicator, highlighted in red. The back is classic information management at its best. The info side is broken up into 3 distinct sections. There's a mini portrait with an attribute chart. By adding up all the individual attribute scores, the total is what gives the character's overall power rating. The second section is the character's team affiliation, if any, and an old school first appearance data point that spotlights where the character made its first debut, followed by a text field that highlights the character's history, origins, and powers, and created by tagline. I remember spending hours just reading my old school Marvel and DC character cards, learning about their powers and backstories. It was so rewarding and stimulating for me. To have an indie deck bring back that nostalgia is so exciting. When asked why not have publisher logos on the cards, Vince wrote back with a very smart reason. He said, and I quote, "In today's indie market, a character can bounce around from one publisher to another. What good is having a publisher card of a character that's no longer with that publisher? With Indie Deck, we celebrate the characters, their powers and abilities, origins, their first appearances, and the ones who created them. That's it. We feel it's the purest form of affirmation." Wow, great ideas, great product designs, and a real sense of honoring the art form. I know we here at Howling Mad will be picking up a couple decks for sure. This one definitely gets 5 out of 5 howls. Be sure to go add your hero or villain and get a deck. Just go to their Indiegogo page by following the link in the description panel below. Well, that's it for us here at Howling Mad. We'll be back with more great reviews, and until then, we'll be howling at the moon.
Howling Mad Reviews!